Everything, because it's for my
All private
benefit. Because
thoughts.
sometimes when I don't record, we say things. I'm like, oh, I want to go back because what I've noticed about these recording is that I try to be as present as possible, but then when I see them again, I notice like, oh, I wasn't completely present. There are things that I just missed, you know. So that's why I like to record everything. I do watch all of these videos afterwards.
Yeah.
Me too. They're helpful for me too.
See.
How was
When
your
I
day at the
hear you,
beach?
I say, "Ooh, nice." It was interesting. After like 2 years of not going anywhere, really, but the supermarket, and then going with the flow, putting a swimsuit on this body that is already broken down, and it was a forgiveness lesson in aging and acceptance, and yeah, it was kind of like revisiting the past with a different attitude and trying to cherish still the experience. It was a lovely day, and I decided to take pictures. If you if you if you were in Facebook, you will see that I have no pictures at all. It's been a long, long time since I don't know, it kind of melt away and fade away. Like it wasn't necessary.
Mhm.
Um, but it's okay. These past 2 days have been very interesting, bringing new experiences in terms of seeing things for the first time and bringing everything for the same purpose. Because yesterday I was actually, I didn't say anything, but I was just going to be of company to my daughter for a medical, whatever call it, a medical
An
appointment.
appointment.
So I decided to make an appointment for myself, just not to be there and blah blah blah. And it all ended up that she was okay, and I'm supposed to have an operation because my whole body is going out my through my vagina. So it was kind of interesting. I'm here to support her. And all of a sudden, this lady comes to me with a very graphic report of what could happen to my body if I don't go through this surgical procedure. But it's okay. I was just talking to Astrid this morning that didn't change anything,
See.
really. It's like I'm not gonna decide anything. I'm just gonna keep in the present, and I will ask to be inspired. And whatever happens, I don't give a fuck. I will deal with whatever happens. I'll be loving to whomever is in front of me, recognizing him as the Christ. And since I don't know what this body is for, or what is the plan of the atonement, I I'm trying not to take any because the ego wants to plan and blah 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 and blah blah blah. I'm here for the same purpose. Like nothing has happened that has changed my mind purpose of being present in the moment. So different kinds of stories and situations. True intent is not seen as different as when my my washing machine is kind of showing signs that it's going to be broken, and I just wait for the moment to be inspired to do something, and that's going to be it. So yeah, it turned out kind of este, interesting. But now I'm here like every day.
Beautiful.
So that was my day at the beach.
Yeah. Nice.
Mm.
Are you ready to read? You're too
I am,
comfortable there. I see you too comfortable.
I am ready. So today, for the characteristics, is generosity. Are you ready?
See,
All right. The term generosity has special meaning to the teacher of God. It is not the usual meaning of the word. In fact, it is a meaning that must be learned and learned very carefully. Like all other attributes of God's teachers, this one rests ultimately on trust. For without trust, no one can be generous in the true sense. To the world, generosity means giving away, in the sense of giving up. To the teacher of God, it means giving away in order to keep. This has been emphasized throughout the text and the workbook, but it is perhaps more alien to the thinking of the world than many other ideas in our curriculum. Its greater strangeness lies merely in the obviousness of its reversal of the world's thinking. In the clearest way possible, and at the simplest levels, the word means the exact opposite to the teachers of God and to the world. The teacher of God is generous out of self-interest. This does not refer, however, to the self of which the world speaks. The teacher of God does not want anything he cannot give away, because he realizes it would be valueless to him by definition. What would he want it for? He could only lose because of it. He could not gain. Therefore, he does not seek what only he could keep, because that is a guarantee of loss. He does not want to suffer. Why should he ensure himself pain? But he does want to keep for himself all things that are of God, and therefore for his Son. These are the things that belong to him. These he can give away in true generosity, protecting them forever for himself. Well, it's clear to me that every one of these so far has a direct relationship to the first one of trust.
they're all under the development of trust.
Yeah.
Once that is established, all of these other characteristics just come in effortlessly and as a natural consequence of the development of trust. And it can't be any other way. Yeah, because once we're clear on the guide that's leading us, we can't be but generous. And I like the definition that it gives here of generosity, of true generosity versus the generosity of the world. And for me, what's really interesting is in the second paragraph, the first sentence, it says, the teacher of God is generous out of self-interest. And the self there is capitalized.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, for the ego can't understand that because it's always in a state of lack and always wanting to get. And if it gives something, it's always giving to get. Like, I'll give you this. The ego is always willing to give something if it's going to have a return that it considers to be of equal or more value. And usually it's of more value. And it's like a circle where you're just in a circle of lack. You never actually feel any satisfaction or completely satisfied. So the teacher of God is generous out of self-interest. And that goes back to the idea that, ¿cómo se dice? A la medida que yo doy, recibo.
Yes, I give, I receive. The course says that the gifts are not being given by body to body.
Okay.
It says so like that. So we're not talking about material gifts or material generosity. We're talking about seeing the Christ in everyone, or the Holy Spirit, if you prefer, or the race, or whatever term you want to use. Doesn't matter. Maybe the innocence, whatever term that is of the guiltlessness of the Son, according to, the course, the language that any word could do. The, the important thing is what you're giving. It's you have to ask yourself what I want to receive, what I want to remind myself. And it gets to a point when you only want to remind yourself what you truly are. So there's nothing else to give.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're not going through like telling everybody, I give you the Holy Spirit, and la, 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 with the course under the arm. It is not seen in the world with the eyes of the body, but it's felt from spirit to spirit in the moment.
Yeah, and the course also says that even if the person in form doesn't recognize,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter, because it's always received. All the gifts are always received at another level.
Yeah.
And they're
It's
cherished.
very confusing at first because since the course talks about in dual language, it seems like there needs to be two people to join. And now the joining it's in the mind and it's with the spirit and everybody's included there. But you have to be clear about that. And at first everybody confuses the terms and think that they have to do something that it's materialized in form, that it can be shown for. And that's at the beginning, but then after a while of trying to do that and getting frustrated because you're not getting anywhere, then you go, like David is going, no, it's in the prayer. You know, it's inside, go inside. It doesn't have to do anything with the form, but it takes a while for, for us to be willing to be shown totally that it has nothing to do with what the body does.
Hmm.
So Adriana, I got the
What?
lo
Yeah, I saw
de que
it.
envió.
Yeah, I saw it. So you're bringing it.
Sí.
Seems like we're gonna be getting together somehow.
See, I'm
Somehow.
gonna go see you.
You're on the same island, girls.
Yeah.
You don't
And you both
understand.
are welcome if you want to visit, of course. You want to come to the tropics at any time. We will welcome you.
I've invited everybody. See
Yeah,
who
the ones
shows
that
up.
need to come, welcome.
And even those that I haven't invited are coming.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know. All right. Everything is lovely.
Sí.
So
Perfecto.
how things are going with you guys over there? You enjoying your new company?
Sí. Yeah, it's easy. I don't know what it's for him, but yeah.
Sure, it's the same.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, just good conversation, and you know, it's nice.
And who's
Perfect.
cooking?
Right now, me. Could change any day. Who knows?
Better be brave, Gary.
Que David es carnívoro y Gary es vegetariano.
I see. Okay.
There's a,
Well,
sí.
So,
So I don't know what you guys are eating. You have different eating habits.
That's fine. I'm just following Gary's lead. Let's try to make it easy.
Muy bien.
It's been very good. I
Yeah,
have,
pizzas last night. So
we did, yeah.
yeah, pizza is a good medium
Yep.
spot between veggie and meat eating. Lovely.
yeah, maybe Thai food tonight.
Nice. You're gonna prepare Thai food?
See?
You tell me tomorrow what you do. I love
Okay.
Thai food.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do an instructional video.
Of course, why not? Now you have a filmmaker with you,
That's
so
true.
you can
That's
be
true.
recorded professionally.
Here you go.
Yeah, do that. I will watch it.
Oh, okay.
Gonna do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, anything. I'm kind of good.
Did
Yeah.
you want to say something, David?
Just in the spirit of the room, I guess everybody's added something. What I got from our reading, it's about the self-interest, right? And it's, I guess this is just a restatement when we say generosity. It's just, we're just talking about the law of love, right? So what we're giving is what we receive. So that's the universal law. I see it working that way because there's only one. So when we're giving, we're just giving to ourselves. And this is just another word, that generosity, that's just another word or expression for the law of love that the Course is talking about. So that's all. I don't know
Sí.
if that.
Sí, exacto.
Okay.
Of course, is saying the same thing over and over again with all different words.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are so thick-headed.
It's a good repetition.
Sí, sí, exactly. I'm good. I'm complete.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a lovely day.
Same to you all.
Sí. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
you
all
all.
of you. Love you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yep.